Now, amid growing controversy, the government has responded to claims by the opposition regarding the health sector.
The health minister is, however, defending his tenure and has called out the Mark Golding-led minority for unyielding attempts at mudslinging. Ramon Gordon has the latest.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is defending his tenure amid an onslaught of criticism from opposition ranks and other stakeholders.
Let me just say that I serve at the Prime Minister's pleasure and leisure. And until he say otherwise, everything else is noise.
Specifically, the government today countered recent opposition claims that there are fewer than 40 adult ICU beds available locally, stating that there are, in fact, 43. The island's Chief Medical Officer, Jacqueline Bisesa-McKenzie, provided the update alongside the Health Minister early Wednesday at the office of the Prime Minister. Despite these suggestions that there are limited ventilators, Bisesa-McKenzie revealed that there are at least 4 other designated spaces suitable for emergency services, including short-term ventilation. Speaking specifically to the number of ventilators operational today, there are 90.
Last week it might have been 100. It varies, okay? Now, depending on the ventilators, whether or not the ventilators are made specifically to a particular setting to deal with neonates, or whether it is ventilators that can be used interchangeably among different age groups based on the connections and tubings that are there, these ventilators can move around.
The opposition has recently ramped up its critique of the island's health sector, calling for, among other things, the health minister's resignation. At Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing, Minister Tufton went off script to combat what he describes as political mischief.
Pre-COVID, we had 35 ventilators in the public health system. Today, just in numbers, depending on any point in time, we have over 100 at least active, not to mention what is being serviced. So, one could be very simplistic and say we have 200 to 300% more ventilators than we had pre versus post-COVID.
The Wholeness Cabinet has now formally accused the opposition of coordinated attempts to malign the government.
I understand from my sources that next week will come a new wave in that pictures are going to be circulated about the conditions in hospitals, some fabricated, others may be achieved in particular circumstances, to further give negative impression of hospital services. Burning down the house to improve your chances of controlling it is an indication of moral bankruptcy.
Ramon Gordon for CVM News.